A mini metro video? Wow, I must be ahead on my recordings. It's been a little while since I played this game. I can't say it's my absolute favourite game, not gonna lie. Let's take a note of this number, 2,281. And distribution wise, doesn't tell me the percentage, but it's up there. I will take it. I was quite proud of that attempt, to be fair. I'm going to dive back into that map, the London map again. Please tell me if you want anything else or anything in particular. But there's something I'm going to be doing for this video, maybe you've seen already, probably from the title, probably from the thumbnail, and if not, from what's going on in the game. I'm going to try and make sure that every single network that I have in this game is a loop, because I've been told that loops are really efficient, and I don't really use them myself. There's lots of things I want to pick up on, lots of things I've got to say, so hopefully it's all going to go to plan. Who knows, because we know how it goes for these live recordings, anything can happen. So I've done a mini metro video not too long ago. I mean, if I get this, I could even upload this today, I'm not sure. But I don't know, I'm obsessed with mini motorways, although not as obsessed as some of you guys seem. And it was really interesting last time I did a mini metro video, all of my mini motorways audience came over to mini metro. And there was some really interesting comments. There's loads of bits that I want to pick up on. But as I've said, using loops is apparently really efficient. So I'm going to test that theory. And I might not be using them effectively already, so I imagine there's going to be loads of comments. I've probably done a loop at some point. I've got two trains as well, and I'm told that it's efficient to have, can I put it going a different way? Yeah, if you have one going one way, one going the other. So that's kind of what I'm going to aim for. I don't know if I'm going to have enough trains for it or anything. And I can see why that's efficient, because if I just left a single train on, it would collect all those, and probably struggle to get those ones. Whereas if there's one coming the other way, it can sort of handle demand a bit better. Right, is this where we start using a separate line maybe? So I know two triangles on a line is not super efficient. Let's do a loop like that. So could I disconnect a triangle? Yeah, I'm going to disconnect that one from that line and make it go that way so it looks nicer. Okay, so I'm going to be trying to use loops, see how efficient it actually is, see what score it gets me. And I guess in the meantime, I will, well, that's well placed, I will waffle about my life or talk about comments that I had. So, I mean, last time I played this game, I think I probably put it in my mini motorways playlist. Maybe that's why it got the attention of the mini motorways people. That's a tough call. I'm going to go for tunnels, assuming I'm going to need loads of them. Hopefully I won't regret that. So now I've got a second train. Let's get one going that way on that line. Not that it's needed, but I have theorised before in terms of mini motorways that it seems to be effective to try and get as many, I said pins, it's not pins here, it's passengers. So to try and get as many passengers in at the start of the game as possible. So if you can't see it in the bottom right corner, I've just had a circle spawn. I'm not sure this is wise. It doesn't look very nice. Can we make it look nicer? Not really. I might make it go to that station, that's not a problem, and then I'll send it. Oh, these, I can't move that to make it look nicer. There's a sharp turn in the bottom right corner. So, I mean, I think it'll make for an interesting game. I know there's going to be loads of really good feedback and things that I haven't spotted, so feel free to comment. I mean, even just comment anything, because I love getting comments, like, just comment an emoji or say hello. Like, I do not bite. It's not as scary as it seems to comment, by the way. Only other people that comment will probably see your comment, so I'd say just do it, just go for it. And I love getting comments. It's so exciting when I see that someone's commenting on a video. I'm like, oh my gosh, not only is like someone watched my video, but somebody wants to say something to me, and that's just super exciting. I must be getting through to some people. So yeah, I don't really use loops myself. And last time I played, I just sort of did my normal play style for Mini Metro, and I'm not crazy keen on Mini Metro. I am absolutely baffled though that my loyal supporter told me that supposedly Mini Metro is trickier. Wait, did he say it's trickier? I think he said that. I can't remember. It was a while ago. The mini motorways. Yeah, that is what he said. Because I was baffled. I was like, what? Like, how can this be trickier? Because it's just so straightforward and simple. Whereas I feel like mini motorways, you can place anything anywhere, like road-wise. And you've got the option of motorways. There's nothing like that here, where you can get like straight to destinations and stuff. So I was just baffled. But then upon reflection, I can see why this game would be harder, because you don't have those little tricks. So like there is no way to get a passenger straight to the station it needs to get to and things like that. So I'm going to try loops. I don't know if I'll do more mini metro videos. If it's something you want to see, let me know. And I do quite like mini motorways, even though I'm not amazing at it. I mean, keep trying my best, but my best is not always fantastic. I'm going to go for a line now because I've got 3 tunnels. Maybe we can shorten some of these networks now. Oh, I'm not sure. I could have a separate, yeah, I could do a separate network over here. Because there's a triangle over there. So then I can shorten the yellow route. Oh, and we talked as well, somebody said about speciality lines. I said about how I sometimes have what I call like a speciality line with the the different symbols on it, like the ones that aren't very common. So I suppose if there's anyone that's not super familiar with the game, like just in general, it's different for different maps, but circles are most common, triangles are fairly common, and then it's squares, and after that you get the specialities like this and odd little symbols. So, I mean, I'm not expecting to get a high score. If I'm honest, I don't feel like loops are like crazy efficient, but maybe I'm wrong. So let's see, let's find out. Right, because I've just had a square spawn there, I can disconnect that square. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Disconnect it like that. It doesn't need 2 squares, one after the other. So other tactics, I mean, I have said in previous videos, so forgive me if I am just repeating myself. It's not letting me change that sharp term. But to not have like a square and a square right after each other, so to have a circle, a circle, a circle, a circle, is not very efficient, although it will help that I've got a loop and a train going in both directions. So we might not see some of the problems that we saw in my last attempt. Oh gosh, do I really put that down there? I don't know if that's wise at all. It doesn't feel very wise. Because, I mean, I remember in my last attempt, like I had a line that sort of went up and round across the top. And those trains that were trying to get to the end of the line and then turn around, that was taking them quite a bit of time. So I suppose that won't happen with loops. Really interesting. Right, so, I mean, temptation is to just connect that there, but thinking efficiently as a mathematician, we need the triangle between the circles, because a triangle is never going to want to go to a triangle, so it makes sense, look, to collect a triangle and take it to the nearest one, whether it's going that way or going that way. Another circle, so that means perhaps I can, oh yeah, I said about taking that one off, but then the red line is not going to mix with the blue line, which isn't necessarily a problem. I think that's okay. Feel free to let me know your thoughts. Okay, let's get another train, and out of those options, I'm actually going to go for a carriage. I've got 2 tunnels, but I'd imagine using loops that I'm going to get through the tunnels quickly. So I feel like the red line is struggling the most, probably just because it's got loads of circles. Let's do that. So the yellow line does have 2 trains on it. It's just the blue line that doesn't. But the blue line is such a short circuit. I mean, I feel like it's coping absolutely fine, and I'm surprised like how much of an easy start to this game it is. I remember my first ever mini metro video for YouTube was just chaos. I thought, oh yeah, I'll show off how good I am at this game, and I got talking, and it was just like chaos unfolding in front of me, and there was nothing I could do about it. It was just absolutely crazy. So yeah, I don't know if that's in the mini. I don't even know what playlist that will be in. Maybe I should do a mini metro playlist. Do we want to see more mini metro? I don't know. And I would spam mini motorways, but I feel like people get bored of it. I don't know, like if it was this, I mean, I can't get my words out. The week just gone, I did upload a mini metro video getting mixed up. So many M's. It was actually a mini motorways video. I did upload a mini motorways video every single day last week. But that was mainly because I did some slightly different things with my videos. So like, I know I did a mini challenge where I tried to recreate Grimsby in creative or sandbox mode. I've never done that. And because it's maybe different and not what you want to see and not very exciting, I thought, right, well, I'll upload every single day. Same with New York. My first attempt in New York was a really bad attempt. I did not do very well at all. My gosh, how many circles? Perhaps we should look at making another line. But then there isn't, then we need that square on this route unless something changes. Yikes. It's coping fine though. There's me panicking, but it's coping fine. It would just be interesting to see what spawns where, and if anything, you can get stations change as well. So if we count these circles in a row, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. That's not too bad. I thought there'd be loads and loads. So good that there is a triangle in the bottom right if you can't see it, which has probably put me off. So I was talking about mini motorways videos, and we're going to get an upgrade, which is going to put me off as well. So yeah, that's busy, but it's going to collect them, and that's busy, but this one's going to collect them. So yeah, I don't know. I love this sort of thing, just watching it, and particularly with this game, you can actually like look at the shapes and work out which station they're trying to get to. So surely tunnels is logical now, right? Forgive me, I'm still not very well. I mean, I've done loads of recordings today. I've actually just worked really hard to make sure I've got a Minecraft recording for every single day this week. And I know the people that watch Mini Metro, Mini Motorways are perhaps not interested in Minecraft, but I do like Minecraft myself. And I know my videos are not super exciting. I know people prefer survival rather than creative, and I love creative. But it's just a little project for me. I'm trying to build a great big city, if you don't know, and just really think about how cities develop in general. Right, I'm going to put that on the yellow line. That feels wise to me because the yellow line is connected to both the red and the blue. I'd imagine at some point we are going to have to add another line in. My biggest concern probably is the red line, obviously, because it's the longest. And thinking of ways I could shorten it. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm surprised it's coping okay, but look, it is practically at max capacity. That's going to drop off a circle and pick up another one. So look, perhaps carriage in that scenario would be good. So yeah, and we've got another circle for the red line. It's loving those circles. So I think I'm going to make this go like this, which feels wise now. I don't know if you can see the whole thing, but I've got circle, circle, circle with a triangle, then circle, 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 circle. So just 4 in a row and 3 in a row on that side. So I'm hoping that might lighten the load a little bit. It'd be interesting to see if that carriage is actually needed. And I do feel like actually that anti-clockwise route, look at us getting all technical, will be busier than the clockwise route. I've just got a feeling. I guess it's because it's got to get all those circles, but so is it going the other way. So why do I feel like that? Right, interesting placement of a square. It makes sense to connect that yellow one onto me, because then any squares that have been picked up this way, if it does pick them up that way, can now get dropped off there. We can also put the red line there so it's closer, and I don't think that's an issue. I don't think that's an issue. Oh, a speciality. So let's put that on the yellow line. I wonder if I can improve this route at all. I mean, I'm tempted to disconnect that and make it go that way, and then maybe that way. It might just, yeah, look a little bit nicer than the sharp turns, and in general, same as Mini Motorways. Yeah, look at that, practically max capacity. The sharp turns are not great for just speed, the speed that in this case, the trains are moving at, but in Mini Motorways, the speed that the cars move at. Line or carriage? Out of those options, oh, that's a tough decision. I think I'll go carriage, which I don't know if that's wise. Perhaps I should be shortening the red route, maybe. Or I could even put another carriage on. I'm very tempted. Yeah. Just get all those. So that's a 3-carriage train. We'll have to keep an eye on it. And of course, the red line is going to cause problems. I can just guarantee that any of my Mini Motorway super fans, and I have got 3 trains. I bet people will be thinking, use your trains, use your trains. Let's see which one struggles the most then. Oh, another circle for the red line. Fantastic. That's sarcasm, by the way. It's not fantastic at all. Yeah, so yeah, if you watch my videos, I'm terrible for seeing how well things cope, which I think frustrates some people. I remember in the early days of getting comments on my videos, someone put, you literally make me want to scream at the screen. Like I was screaming internally at the choices you were making, how you weren't using your motorway or whatever. Yeah, so that's at max capacity now. So let's get another train for that red line, if it will let me. Like so. There's someone outside. Oh, someone next door. Maybe I'm getting a neighbour. Let's keep my voice down and not wind them up. I wonder if they can hear me, because I don't think... I mean, if I can hear that car door shutting, I'm sure they can hear me talking. Right. So, mind you, I don't know, because a car door is a lot louder than someone's voice, you would think. But here's me being all dead croaky and deep. So one of my students did actually say this week, why are you putting a deep voice on? I said, I'm not. I can't help it. Right, is that going to survive? We need this. When this one gets there, it'll be okay. Let's put that circle on that network. Okay, so perhaps another train for this network. Let's send it that way. Yeah, that is a problem. That is a problem. I suppose the yellow line is not super busy, so we'll make it share that station. It might just help out a tiny bit. The yellow line's been very efficient so far. So I've spotted a blue problem too, and we do have a train at our disposal. We've also just got a square there, which is fantastic, because it means that... why is it not letting me place anything? It's so annoying. Blooming touchpad, maybe I should get my mouse. Now we've got a square over here. The squares don't have to be taken all the way to these stations. I wonder if that means I could disconnect some squares. Tempting. I think the red line does need shortening, but then I run the risk of making the blue line even longer. We could do a separate line. And an interchange can be handy. I'm not crazy about them. I don't know if that's wise or not, so feel free to let me know your thoughts. Right, I'm thinking now like a separate line for these. And then I can shorten the red route. Like so. I don't know if that's wise. What do we think? Is that a good idea? Bad idea? Another circle, so that can go on our new light blue line, which has only got one train on. So I've used all my trains, it's just tunnels that I've not utilised. I might actually run that through there. I don't like that sharp turn, but I don't think there's a lot I can do about it, really. Yeah, I was thinking if anywhere, that'd be where I'd put the interchange. So it's the speciality line, which is the yellow one, isn't it? So yellow is working at practically max capacity. We just need them to get round there. That might be a temporary problem because that massive train has just dropped loads of passengers off. And look, there's more on the way, so this is a bit of a disaster. Someone's probably thinking, like, why am I not solving the problem? I'm hoping... Oh, has it picked up one passenger? Yikes, that is not good. That is not good. So I got told that in general, like, fiddling with things, it's not going to pick any up now, is it? Like a few. Has it survived? Not really. So I got told that generally, like, moving trains like this to try and cheat the game is not a good idea. I feel like if I don't do it now, I'm not going to survive. So, don't know. I look forward to reading the comments. I love reading the comments and just seeing the feedback. And I was telling a colleague at work how I know that there's strangers, not students, commenting on my videos and giving me advice, and it's genuinely like really good advice. So fascinating. I love it. I absolutely love it. And just the little tips and tricks to help me try and get higher scores that I wouldn't have thought of. Crazy. And I think perhaps, like, if you know my mini motorways background, like, I a lot of the time was playing for grid methods, grid layouts, rather than for high scores, and that's maybe because I wasn't good at getting high scores. But now I know I can get higher scores. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. So, thinking about what I've got in front of me, I'm happy with the dark blue network. I think, look, it's at max capacity. Oh, that's good. We can have a triangle between two circles. I'm not going to connect the blue one because it's got a triangle fairly close. I think the yellow line is quite busy, so if I get like a carriage or an interchange or even another train, which I think you get a train every single week in this map anyway, which I'm sure you do in every map, I'm not sure. Line or carriage, line or carriage. Carriage. I've got a line set at my disposal. So I guess if I was to use these assets anywhere, it would be on the yellow line. Do I wait and see? I mean, that's at max capacity now, isn't it? So if I pause the game and just put a... I mean, they're going that way, aren't they? Yeah, it's going to pick all those up. So I feel like a carriage on the yellow line is my next smart move. Or I could try and do, again, like a separate line, maybe, to shorten... I mean, red is coping okay, to be fair. So maybe I don't need to separate that. Yellow's the biggest worry. So I would say that, like, these busy stations are indicators that it's not doing great. Perhaps early warning signs that I should be paying attention to. Another circle, that's fine. So yeah, I mean, carriage or train, I'm so indecisive. So indecisive. Not sure. Not sure. And I wonder if I should have the sound on in these videos. I can't remember what it sounds like. Oh yeah, all the little pings. That's not as irritating as mini motorways. The noise sometimes on mini motorways. I don't know, do we want the sound on? Do you want the sound off? I'm assuming you can hear it now. I couldn't hear it before. I don't know. Don't pay attention to these things. Okay. It's distracting me. I'm turning it off. I don't know if it even makes any difference to the recording. It'd be interesting to see. And because someone comment, because I will forget, like, tell me, could you hear the sound? Or was the sound on the entire time? And do you find it annoying? That'd be really interesting feedback too. So I don't know if that was efficient there. It just felt stupid bringing the yellow line down to that circle. We'll see. So I feel like things are going okay, but it could very easily just go wrong, I reckon. Yeah, if it just suddenly gets busy, I think. And I feel like, yeah, the other thing I was going to say, you've heard the sound now, which I think the people commenting have definitely played this game and know all about it, but it's interesting because like every little ping is either a passenger spawning or getting on a train, and just the random algorithm literally makes like the soundtrack. It's crazy. Yeah, just I feel like the Dinosaur Polo Club games are so different to. It's yellow, and I'm noticing it's the cross, which is actually blue. So what are the blue trains doing? Okay, maybe now it makes sense to do this and get the interchange. I think I'm going to go there. I don't know if that's wise. So yeah, that one's busy. I'm not sure why the yellow didn't pick those up. Is it waiting for the one that's going the other way? We will have to see. Right, another circle for the red line. That's just mental. So will this solve this problem? And should I put a carriage on it? Probably. Or do I put a carriage on the blue line? Because obviously blue is quite busy. Oh, another circle. Fantastic. Circles galore. Is that going to be the title of my video? No, it'll be about loops, I would imagine. Oh, so I paused the game because I'm panicking. There's just things going on. I'm looking at another square, which is actually good. So we'll put that there. Which maybe means now we can shorten the red route. So this is a yellow problem, isn't it? And I've got 2 trains that I'm not using. So let's put a yellow train maybe going on that anti-clockwise cycle. I've just seen that's not picked up as many passengers as it could. So is it time for another train or a carriage on the light blue line maybe? Okay. Is that going to pick any up? It's picked some up. So what's the... There's lots of those little symbols which are on the light blue line, aren't they? Okay, so that's a yellow problem, getting them to there. I could just bring that down, but I don't know. Where's the nearest square? Yeah, let's do it. Let's put that there. So now they're all on that route, fingers crossed. I wonder if that'll survive. What's it dropping off? Stars. So no, it won't survive, which means... I mean, if I'm practicing what I preach, I want one going the other way on the route, don't I? So let's... put one going that way. Will it solve that problem? I hope so. Gosh, they're just like spawning as fast as it can pick them up. Right. Again, I just can't wait for the comments. I wish sometimes like maybe a live stream for this sort of thing would be great, because you could tell me live like whether I'm doing the right thing or things you think I should do. Whereas comments are always afterwards, and it's great. Like sometimes you spot things that I don't spot. Okay. Oh, okay. That's not super helpful. What do we do about this problem? Maybe a carriage. What does it need? Yeah, we'll put a carriage on that train, I reckon. So it can pick up some more from there and take all of those squares and triangles down. Down, 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 down. Look how busy that red line is. All those triangles. That's crazy. But look, having a 3 carriage train is efficient in that case. Another circle. Oh, these circles. I can't believe how many circles are on the red line. Should we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That is a lot of circles. So I'm actually worried about this dark blue line. I wonder if it's just because this train needs to complete the cycle. Line or interchange? I've already got a line, so let's go for an interchange. If I had to put it anywhere, maybe like somewhere around the centre. I think that was a good use of an interchange there. Feel free to let me know what you think. And perhaps to help with these blue problems, I wonder if we should make light blue come over here. Because to be fair, there's a circle there, but there's not a lot of circles. What are you telling me? Oh yes, I know that. I don't know why. I mean, I do know that. I don't want it to stop at that station, so that's more than fine by me. Nice of it to remind us. Oh, what is going on here? What is going on here? Right, can someone tell me? So it's struggling with triangles. Is that a light blue problem now then? Is that a problem I've caused by connecting it to light blue? I have got another train, so let's put... I don't know if that's a temporary issue. And if that's a constant problem, then maybe interchange there would be wise. I'll have to keep an eye on it. So suddenly, I don't know why, but my light blue line has become problematic. Is that going to be a persistent thing? Oh, we've got 3 triangles in a row, look. And I can't see a way to improve that, really. So loops seem to be working in my favour. I'm at like, what, 1,700. So it'd be really interesting if this is the way forward. I mean, like I say, it's not how I would normally play. And this is why your feedback is so valuable. Because I genuinely like, yeah, you're just obviously so smart, you guys out there. Know a lot more than me. There's me with a master degree thinking I know everything. I'm really good at all these games. Turns out I'm not. I mean, I'm proud I can get in the top 1% on mini motorways. That's something I'm going to strive to do in every map. And I'm frustrated in some maps that I've tried so many times. Look how busy that train is. Oh, another circle. Oh, my lord. I think red needs shortening, really, but I don't have a spare train. I mean, it's coping, just about. Yeah, look, it's going to drop all those triangles off. If we turn that into an interchange, it'll actually do it faster, won't it? That problem should solve when this train comes, look. Yeah, that's something about interchange as well, which I guess people watching will know, but they can pick up and set down passengers faster. Like, look how fast they can drop them off and pick them up. You didn't really see them pick up there, but drop off even faster. Yeah, that's a temporary problem. It's going to take all those triangles to there, so that's fantastic. I love just watching it flow. Is that just me? I feel like it's so satisfying. I could watch this sort of thing just on repeat. And you can do it in endless, but gosh, it would just go on forever. Carriage or tunnels? I'm going to go for carriage. I feel like I won't need the tunnels, to be honest. So if we're looking at what line might need a carriage, I mean, I'm seeing all those crosses, but look, this one's on the way. So will it pick up all those crosses? Let's find out. Yeah, fantastic. And another circle for the red line. So perhaps now it's time to look at putting another line in. Oh yeah, look, red's getting busy. So if I was to make a new line, I mean, do I just do a little circular one like that, and then that feels stupid. Am I going to be angering somebody? That feels really stupid, but it will just drop them off, won't it? Or will it take them to the red line on the line? Interesting, very interesting. So it'd be interesting to see how that green train copes with that small loop as well. Oh, we've got some red problems that I am not keeping an eye on. So let's move that over there. What do I do with that one? That is a lot of circles in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's got to be a way to make that better. Is that red problem going to solve itself? I'm wondering if that train will make it there in time. What about that one? And I have a carriage at my disposal. Just because it's not busy up here, I think I'm going to cheat and move this. I want it to go here, really. Because I think that train will get there in time to solve that problem. I'm hoping. Watch it not pick any of them up. Please pick them all up. So what, we had a triangle spawn. Let's put that on the light blue line. Okay, so red is struggling. What have I got? A carriage that I could use. Let's see. I mean, yeah, I'm thinking a carriage for the red line. That red line needs improving. The green line's coping fine, so let's make the green line longer. I'm going to now make it take that red and disconnect that one. Yeah, I don't know if that's wise. So this is my problem at the minute. Is that going to pick any up? Oh, it's at max capacity. So again, let's see if this train... Oh, I feel like I'm getting close. And I must be near my high score. It was like 2,200, wasn't it? Something like that. I'm sorry I keep pausing. It's getting to that point in the game now. So red is an issue. I'm looking and that blue line looks quiet. I'm probably going to regret... Oh, and it's at max capacity. I can't put any more trains on it. So let's do this then. Is that wise? I don't know what I'm doing. Right, I need to watch for red trains. That one. I mean, what do? I mean, I could temporarily. This is the thing. When you start moving them, that's just going to drop all those passengers off at that station. But I think that's what I need to survive this, to try and get a new high score. I've noticed that train's not very busy either. So let's send that one down here. And there's a problem up at the top. That one, it might pick up on the green one, I'm hoping. Yeah, okay. So that, yeah, okay, just survived that. So that one's a problem. I've just caused that problem. And this is what happens when you start moving trains. And I got advised not to, but I feel like I've definitely saved myself a couple of times by doing it. Yeah, that one might pick up those now, actually, which is great. So these two are the issues. Where did that other red train go? I hate when you can't see the trains because of the stations. And I don't think you can zoom in on Mini Metro like you can on Mini Motorways. Yeah, it's not letting me. So that's quite an issue. That problem should solve itself. Yellow line's been coping fine. Could I steal a yellow train? Oh, but it's at max capacity on the red line, isn't it? So What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I think if that one drops all those off at that station, which it can do now, then send this up here. And I could even just make one of them an interchange to temporarily solve the problem. Oh, that one's not busy. So temporarily, I try sending it that way. That seems so stupid. It might just solve the problem. It's going to cause a problem there, but yeah, I'm not sure. Right, so, oh, is this it? Is this game over? Look. Oh, it's just survived. So red is the biggest issue. What assets have I got that someone's going to say, you didn't use it? I mean, I've got an interchange, which would make sense definitely here, I reckon. Right. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Let's grab a line. Let's do a separate line. We need to do something about red. So, what shapes have we got? I do... What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Why don't we just separate the bottom part of red? But it's the top part that's struggling, so it makes me want to put the new line on the top part. But I'm just looking, it's loads of circles. I've got a square there. So let's start there, shall we? So we'll do a separate line. Do I just do that to help solve that problem a little bit? I don't know if that will help. We'll find out. I'm going to temporarily ask that to start like here, so we can survive that problem. I need to look at the red line. So I'm going to ask that train to drop those off there and come and get these triangles mostly. So yeah, still problems. Will I survive it? I mean, I'm at a tough point in the game. I think I've beaten my high score though. So I'm now going to ask this train to come over here. I don't know if this is wise at all. Another thing with these interchanges, when they're at max capacity, you can't always see it very well. I should perhaps be using assets from different lines right now, but I mean, all my other lines are coping fine. It's the red one, isn't it? Although now I put this pink line on, I should be disconnecting these, you blooming idiot. Disconnect, disconnect, disconnect. We don't need all those on that line. We might as well have the triangle connected. Oh, is that wise? We'll find out. Another circle, so that can go on. I mean, it might as well go on the red line, I think. Is that wise? In fact, I'm going to make that one go there and that one go there. Specific. I mean, yeah. Right, so is that going to solve itself? Yeah, it will collect some. I'm just looking at that problem. Is that a green problem? I can see a free train on the blue line, so green on that line. And it's going the same way, so I might need to change that at some point. Oh my gosh, that's crazy busy. There's loads of passengers there, and there's a red problem. And look, it's going to drop all those triangles off. So I'm going to ask that to come and get these, I think. I don't know if I should have sent that the other way. Oh my lord. This is where I keep pausing every few seconds. Do I borrow that one? I might regret it. I'm probably going to regret it. I need to remember I've pinched one from that one. These are all going the same route, which is not ideal. Oh, that was close, that red problem. I've got some spare red trains, but it's a green problem. So we just need to get that green. In fact, I'm going to ask that train to come round here. Yikes. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I know that you geniuses, or genii is probably the word, would not have let it get this bad. Let's borrow that train for over here. This is my biggest worry. You can come and help solve that problem too, please. It's not letting me move it. Shall I make it go the other way on the line? Oh, it's so close. I might have died. I think I've got a new high score, though. Is it going to survive? I don't think it's going to survive. No, it's not survived. Is there anything I can do? It's just too late. It is just too late. At the second I unpause, it's going to say game over. Is there like a carriage I can steal? I mean, it's just not going to work, is it? I think it's game over. Yeah. So, I don't know. I hope that was an interesting watch. I can't wait to see what the geniuses tell me I should or shouldn't do with this. So, on the whole, like, loops have helped me get a higher score, so 2,500. I didn't have to do a lot of moving trains around, which I know I was advised not to, but I definitely would have died sooner. So that's my new score, and where does that place me now? Yeah, not bad. It's a shame it doesn't tell me the percentage. I know it does on my phone. But whoops, I don't think it does it on here, like top 1% or whatever. These are challenges, aren't they? So do you want to see more Mini Metro? Would you rather have Mini Motorways videos every day, or is that too much? Because yeah, I've got like a bit more time to play some games now, and it's just deciding how to use my time on my laptop storage. So maybe I'll get this one uploaded straight away, and we'll see if anyone comments anything that they want. And yeah, see what we come up with. But thank you for watching. Advice is more than welcome, and let me know what you want to see in future videos. Otherwise, see you again soon for probably Mini Motorways more than Mini Metro, but let's see what I come up with.